Okay. So I saw also that you want to skip. Oh no, you would like to do self-introduction. Am I right?
Of course. I wanna say you something. I think there is a problem on your microphone. I think you touch or
Maybe
something.
here.
Yes. When
Better
when
now?
when you shake it, it's there is some sound like disturbing, but it's not big deal for me. Just I want to say you.
Okay, thank you because you're letting me know that because
Yes. Maybe
I
you
can
touch it,
relate.
or maybe you touch it or heat it. Because of that, I think
Is it better now?
it is great. Yeah.
Maybe sometimes my hair touches, so I'll try to
Yes. 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 I
ignore it.
don't like that. Yeah.
Okay, so
So,
would you like to go first?
of course, my name is Aykut, like I said, and I have been working as a chocolate and pastry chef for 10 years in Turkey. I live in Turkey. I'm from Turkey too. I like to play in computer games, reading books, and watching YouTube videos that I can improve my English skills. And I like to use in this kind of application to improve my skills, English skills. I mean, about speaking. In these days, I start to learn English again because I forgot all of my vocabulary in 2 years because I have never spoken English for 2 years. So, like that. What about you?
Thank you. Thank you. I could. My name is Tian. As I said, I'm 25. I come from Serbia. I am a biologist and I like spending time outdoors. Usually, I like hiking, cycling, camping
Mhm.
sometimes. It's winter season, so I can go skiing instead. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's all about me. I visited Turkey once, only once. I visited Istanbul, but I would like to
Mhm.
come again, of course. And yeah, that's all about me. Nice to meet you again. So, you said that you would like to improve your English skills. Is it necessary for your work or just you want
Yeah,
to
it
for your
is actually it's necessary, but you don't have to learn English. But I want because I'll go to abroad one day. I mean, and I want to go UK. So
oh
because of that, I'll need better English, because it's UK, not some another countries. So I mean like that, yeah.
I see, I see. I could how did you spend New Year's Eve?
Actually, I just there was nothing to celebrate because I worked in morning and after that I was with my friends, just in house, and we watched some videos or TV series. It was like that. I didn't even realize, you know, what time it is, like this.
Almost same like me. I mean, I didn't have any plans, so it was
Hmm.
spontaneously just
Yes.
I went out with my girlfriends and that's all.
Hmm.
I mean, we went on a concert. You have few options to gather with your friends, at home or go out. So, but it doesn't matter for me. I really like Christmas. I like Christmas more than just New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So our Christmas is coming on January 7th. So yeah,
Hmm.
soon. I could. So you've been studying English here on Engoo for 2 years, as you said, and did you meet a lot of Serbian teachers?
Yes, but I said like I was wrong. I meant I never used this platform for 2 years. I
Ah,
used it 2 years ago. Yeah, I meant this.
okay,
Yes,
okay, okay.
but I know some of Serbian tutor from here, but I don't remember their names. So,
Of
but
course,
I like to speak with Serbian people because our culture is like similar, and we can
exactly.
talk better than other tutors.
Yeah, we can easily
And
understand each other.
there uh, there was someone, I remember her name. She was really cute tutor, and we spoke about the Serbian political problems right now. Yeah, and it
Yeah,
was really fun conversation for me. Yes,
political issues always. I mean, our political system is confusing and complicated,
yes.
really.
What is going on in there? I wonder. It is too bad, or because I think there was something like uh, there was someone who is not acceptable to be president like that, right? And no one wants him to be president. It was something like that, right?
Yes. And you won't believe that he's actually president
Hmm.
again, and he won the elections like 2 weeks ago.
So you
But
agree with people who thinks like that, right?
to be honest, let's say that 70% of our people don't like him. But problem is that
Hmm.
he can bribe people who are easily, how to say, who are fragile. He can.
I think there was no second person. It is like our history. there was no second person that fight with him. Is
Yes,
it
there is
something like
another
that?
problem. Yeah, but still, it's like I can't explain. It's too complicated, and
Hmm.
I think those elections were set up. He basically
Really?
stole. Yeah,
So you mean there is some cheating or something?
cheating. Yes,
Really?
and these days protests are
Hmm.
going on because of course people are not satisfied, and nothing is was better. So we want some change. But still, it's not easy to move him
Yes.
from his position.
Yes.
It's not normal, and you won't believe. I mean, it's ridiculous. And our national TV is actually his
Yes.
television, and
Hmm.
he can control it. And of course,
Yes.
older people can easily believe what he says.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
normally,
Yes. It is. I think it's same in Turkey. It is all. That's all same in Turkey. Yeah. I
and
I can understand you because of that.
young people are not satisfied, and inflation is high, maybe the highest in Balkan countries. And of course, we want to go abroad, but it's not easy for us, But
Yes.
best students go abroad always, and that's another problem. So really complicated stories. So
So
we'll
how
see.
does it affect you? In these days, the cost. What about cost of living? I mean, is
To
it
be
too
honest,
high?
in Belgrade, it's too high in terms of
Yeah.
rents and
Hmm.
everything. Of course, it's like a country inside of a country.
Hmm.
But I used to study there, and I came back to my hometown because, of course, it's a little cheaper. I don't have to drive that much. Petrol is also expensive.
Yeah.
Food, yeah, same prices are insane, but still, it's something in our spirit. We manage to survive, and yeah,
Yeah.
even if we have low salaries, sometimes, of course, you have people who are rich, but there is not, like families in between. Either you're too rich or you're just, average.
Yes.
So there is no how to say, but of course, I'm always optimist. It has to be he has to be removed, and my dad, he is furious about him, and he always complaining, and we don't know how people can, vote for him. But as I
Yes.
said,
You can. I think you can understand it, but I think it depends because they believe him, and if you ask to them, why don't you vote other person? So they will say same thing with you, for another person. I think we can understand it because there is some problem in my country. You can never understand people. He is thief. He's someone like you. Everyone should hate. But he always wins. So we can't understand it. But there is a problem on us. We never had second person that beat him.
mhm.
Because of that, I think maybe it
May
is same in your country. If there will be a great person, maybe. But old people are always like ignorant. They don't care about reality. They just, in my opinion, I mean, in my country, they just, if they see a Quran, something holy, or a religious man, they just vote him, whoever,
Mhm, mhm.
whoever, like that.
But we don't have good qualified people with their positions. You
Yes.
can get job if you're, you for example, if your
If you
father.
support them, if you mean if you support this
Yeah,
government, you can find a good job.
easily,
Yeah,
yeah.
easily.
Or
It's
if
same. It's
you
same.
have some family relations, of course. So
Hmm.
it's really a struggle because young people don't want to be part of this governmental thing and others. So to be honest, it's really hard, and it's not fair. And not only
Yes,
that, but if I
unfortunately.
have to say, but stupid people work for some
Yes, yes.
position,
You're right. Yeah,
and
but yes, yes, yes. It is a problem that the poor countries, you
mhm.
know, ignorant countries, it's a common problem.
And
But
as
Serbia is an European country. I think it's ridiculous. You should be leaded better. I mean, yeah, because it's a European country. In my country, the religion is really important for everyone. It's like a Middle East country. Of course, we are like modern part, secular part, and religious part, but it is harder than Serbia for my country because if you want to change something in Turkey, it is really difficult.
mhm.
But in Serbia, it's a European country. Maybe it feels like, at least for me, it feels like it is easy to change some things, because it's a European country and it's
Yes,
not too big country. I mean,
no, it's not. It's not big country, right? But
and
it's
I think religion is not something so important for your people.
it is, even if
Really?
actually it is, yeah, we are really strong Orthodox Christians, and family and tradition is so important to us, of course. Yeah, so we value family gatherings, so that's why I said Christmas is really important for us, and we celebrate Christmas on January 7th compared to Catholic Christians who celebrated December 25th. There is some difference, and trust me, throughout history it was really important for us. um, so I don't know. We don't want to be also part of EU. People don't want to be part of Western European,
Yes, I see. I see.
things, because we really tend to be more like east. We are, yeah, in eastern part, and we tend
Yes.
to be like that, like Balkan countries. So I think it's also other problem for our advancement. But I don't know. As I said, it's complicated. Once we had a really good prime minister called Zoran Djindjic, and
Yeah.
yeah, he was great. One of the best, and of course. Yeah, they basically killed him, because he was great.
You
So
mean killed is real killed? Or
yes, yes, yes.
is
Basically,
that now?
he's dead now, and it was political issue. Other, I believe, politicians and criminals said that attack.
So who did that? Who killed?
They believe it's not solved, but they believe
Yeah,
it's part of some crime group. From
I see.
our
Yeah.
city center, but
I think
it's really,
Serbia is popular about this kind of topics.
yeah, it's really, I mean, complicated, as I said. And he was so smart, and he spoke about real problems, and yeah, people saw perspective in his work. And unfortunately, it was bad for other politicians, and that's why they
So
step
I
up.
see. I see why he is that right now.
Exactly, yeah, and
Unfortunately.
we'll see. So we'll see. I mean, Serbian history is complicated, but it's
Yes, I
interesting.
know. And
It's
we
really.
have some issues about Serbia in the last days because in the news there's some of trouble. Like th- it's about Serbian police that they treat how they treat to Turkish people. I mean, it is like they steal Turkish people's money. It's like cops get money to make some things easier for. I think we can use translate for that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Does it work or?
Uh, Maybe try
Oh, it is not. No, it is
Google
not
Translate
English.
instead.
Yes. Okay. Bribe? No.
Bribe, yes, bribe. Okay, bribe,
Bribe? Yeah.
bribe.
There was some news like the bribe things. About your cups. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Not only Cubs, but I mean, um, everyone can be bribed easily, and that is the other problem. And this president right now, he bribed people to vote for him. Actually,
Really?
yeah, he gives each, for example, old man like 100 euros before elections, and he sends like a box with food products, and they think,
100 euro is enough to buy people.
old people, yes, because their mindset is really bad, because they have really low pensions, but they still think that he does something good for them because he sends money. But after election, basically the cost of electricity or other things is too high, and that's how he,
I see.
yeah, use that money, and yeah, gets back. So it's complicated, and that's why we can make changes. And he actually brought people from other countries like Republic, like Bosnia and Herzegovina. So and
I see. You know what? Everything is the same with Turkey because the Erdogan got people from Syria, Afghanistan, and
yeah,
he, he 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 gave them Turkish nationality. Syrian people to vote him. So everything worked, and he won.
I know that Erdogan and Alexander Vucic have good relations, because yeah, they are almost the
Yes.
same. And I heard when I visited Istanbul, also this guide told us that yeah, salaries are low, so people really struggle and then don't like the system. And then
Yes.
I realized that it's almost the same.
It's just think like that. I think you know this kind of situation because you told me about your country. So I think everything is same, and you can understand me better. I think.
Exactly, exactly.
Uh, just imagine it. There is a people who are dying because of their starving, and Erdogan says if they have dollar, he means if America, US has dollar, if they have their money, we have God, And there are people who are dying because of they are hungry, You know what I mean?
Yes, yes,
It is religion, and he used religion to, to deceive people. I mean,
yes, to control their mind,
yes,
basically.
and they are controlled. It's easy. He won again, and we have to see him for 2 years, maybe not 2 years, maybe 8 years. I'm not sure. We can't be sure.
That's
He's
why
like
you want to go abroad.
no, because not because of that. Because my country is really good. I think you know some things about Turkey. We have a lot of sea. We have four sea. You can swim in everywhere. It's this country is like a heaven. Or culture, or foods. Everything is like everything is like heaven. But people, everything changed in 10 years. Everything that you can think. People, culture, the refugees are came with are come from Syria, Afghanistan, and everything changed. Even in Istanbul, if you'll be Istanbul, you will be surprised.
I visited Istanbul actually not 4, 3 years ago.
3 years ago, it was better, I think, yeah.
It was
But
better.
now it's horrible.
And in
You
terms of
can't see Turkish people in there. You can't
I
find a Turkish person.
really?
Yeah,
Oh my God. Okay.
are only Arabic person, only tourists, Russians, Ukrainians. Of course, you can see Turkish person who is poor and in the cities.
I see. But what is the best place to live in Turkey? Okay, maybe Istanbul.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
east of Turkey there was terrorism, but now everything is great. But the east of Turkey is really cold. It's like Antarctica. You can't live in there. So east of Turkey is not. Istanbul is not because of I told you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But my place right now, Bodrum is the best place. I think it's like touristical place, but it is expensive. And in Black Sea, the weather is not good too. You can't live in there. I think it's like a London. There's
Uh-huh.
always rain weather and it's cold. My place is best, but it's expensive. If you have money, my place is like a Florida. It's like always
Mm.
summer. It's like there is sea, nature, everything, uh, animals, everything. But there is mostly tourists. Tourists are in there, so like that. You can't live in Turkey if you are not rich in this time,
I
because
see.
the salary is not enough, and it's everything is expensive.
So, what should you do to have enough money? I mean, what profession should you choose?
You have to be near with government. You know, you have to be religious, like that, and you can go abroad to make money, and you
Mm-hmm.
can come back. Everything. It's like having a house. A car. Everything's impossible. You can't afford for a house or a car, a new car. I mean, it's impossible. Even if you are not rich but you have good salary, it is impossible
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
because it
know.
is like crazy prices. You can't even imagine it. Just one room houses maybe 2 million Turkish lira. It is minimum, and 2 million Turkish lira means it is impossible to earn. With your own. I mean, it is impossible,
It's also
unfortunately.
a problem with young people in my country because they struggle to get married because they can
Yes,
afford buying a house or apartment, especially
it's
in the
something that
city.
I feel right now. I want to
Yeah,
get married to.
yeah. So, okay, alternative is to get back to your hometown because you can find, for example, cheaper apartment. But there is other problem because there is lack of, job positions. You can because it's smaller. Everything happens in Belgrade. Millions of people live there, and you never know what to do. So it's really complicated. And then young people sometimes just don't want to get married because of it, or
Yes,
sometimes they get married and they struggle because they pay rent, or they got money from the bank and then have to pay to the bank
yes,
over their lifetime. So
yes, 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 yes.
it's
It
really
is, it is,
complicated.
it is worse. I think. You know.
the best way is to inherit something from your parents, and then it's easier for you to start
Yes,
up some
we
business or
are
something.
in same opinion. Yeah,
Same.
it's like that. Yes,
And by the
unfortunately.
way, I could Turkish series are really popular in my
Yes,
country. Yeah, so I used to watch Ezel and some other series I
Ezel
forgot
is the best.
before.
Ezel is
Yes,
the best.
Ezel, great series. Yeah, so I think I caught some Turkish words, but I forgot